What up? What up? This is Melon Knight Boxing in the building. We are going to talk about Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford tonight. So obviously this fight has been talked about for a very long time. 3, 4 years. Maybe even longer. It's been highly anticipated. Biggest fight in boxing today. If you're a real boxing fan, this is the biggest fight in boxing. Uh, it's pretty shameful that it's taken this long and the fight still hasn't happened. I mean, at this point, realistically, we should be on the third fight. These guys aren't getting any younger, so this fight needs to happen. So they need to first of all, they need to stop talking about this money in public. That's how I feel. I feel like they need to start negotiating in private. Because once you get the public involved and things of that sort, egos clash, and it just is not good. I don't feel like business should be conducted that way. But they're men, so they'll do what they do. But you know, um, but who will win? Who will win? I'm picking Bud, and the reason why I'm picking Bud is because Bud can do what Errol Spence can do, and Bud said this. Most of these welterweights, he can do what they can do, but can they do what he can do? Most of the time, the answer is no. And in Errol Spence's case, Errol Spence cannot do what Terrence Crawford does. And now, if Terrence Crawford brings that out of him, we have yet to see. So that's going to be a mystery. But as of for right now, from right now, I'm leading towards Bud. It's still a 50-50 fight, but I'm just giving Bud the edge just based off the style. Just based off the style. The style, when you get a fighter punching from all sorts of angles, and uh he's very versatile, and any position you put him in, he's not going to be frustrated. You know what I'm saying? So when you get a boxer like that, it's very tough to offset their rhythm. You see what I mean? Sean Porter tried to do it. We saw what happened with Sean Porter. You know what I'm saying? Um, but this fight, someone might get stopped. Someone might get stopped. It's it's a possibility. Listen, both of them could get stopped, but I'm leaning towards EJ getting stopped. I'm not saying that's going to be my prediction, but again, this is just I'm putting my thoughts out there. So you know, but again, we have to look at Bud's seriousness and focus. Okay, there's a certain energy, okay, that certain people can recognize. Okay, and I'm one of them. I can recognize the seriousness and the focus and determination of him. You know, people he says these things, and people don't take him. It's not that they don't take him serious, but they want to see him do it, of course, first, which is expected. But he's the person that's like, I'm telling you what it is, and that's what's gonna happen. You see what I'm saying? So, um, I'm 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 in I'm leaning towards Bud. You see what I'm saying? But Arrow, he's got relentless pressure, and he does have underrated versatility. He is adaptable, and you know, that's gonna help him in the fight. That's gonna be his versatility is gonna help him a lot. Because he's gonna have to adjust. You see what I mean? And Errol Spence can adjust. He does have the ability to. He does in lots of his fights. So this is gonna be a good one, man. But this fight needs to happen by 2022. In 2022, we need to get this fight happening. This is a shame that this fight hasn't happened at this point. They should be at the very least 2 fights by now. Okay? You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping they fight. Now, if they both get one fight, if either of them win one fight, then we get a trilogy. And that's going to be humongous. But that's all I got for you guys today. Stay tuned, though. More content coming up.